Hello and good evening, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everyone? I hope you're all well. Yeah, so we've started off a bit later today. Why? I'll tell you in a bit. Just let me just get myself somewhat out of here first. Without crashing, of course. The last thing you want to do is reverse into a bollard. We'll talk about that in a bit as well. Might reverse into a shed at this point. Hopefully I can pull forwards, otherwise we may be in bother. Let's see if we can pull forward from it. We got a bit of a gap now and a bit of swing. Oh no, forwards John, forwards. There we go, we got traction, we're all good, we're all good. Right, we are out of there. So where are we? We are in a little place, Ely? E-L-Y, Ely, I want to say. So, or just outside of Ely, whatever. Cambridge-ish, Cambridgeshire area. East, we're east, there we go. We'll cover the broader area, we are east. So, yeah, I've decided to start middle of the day, or near the end of the day really. Why? Because I wanted to. I wasn't going to film the day, and it ended up being a bit more interesting than I thought, because I've been collecting potatoes, and we all like potatoes. Everyone loves potatoes. If you don't love potatoes, there's something wrong with you. I need a gap on both sides of the road, and I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, so I started this morning at Clark's, drove up to Spalding to unload parsnips, and then I went to a place in Wisbeach to collect 12 pallets of potatoes, and I've come to this place to collect 12 pallets of potatoes. And the problem is, when I got here, there was no one about to load me, so obviously I made phone calls to the boss and whatever, and he made phone calls, and it turned out they're actually in the fields planting, so they haven't been able to get back to load me up. So they said, well, the forklift's there, he can load himself. So I loaded up. I sent pictures of the bags of potatoes to my boss, and he said those ones, so I've loaded those ones. Hopefully they're the right ones. So yeah, but we're loaded now, we're on our way, and we got to get as far into a 10 as we can. Problem is we're on 7 hours 37, so if I go from here and down around the M25, it's 2 hours 50 to get to Camberley, which is the only place I really know that's half decent at the park. I ain't going to make that, and it's going to be too late, and everyone's going to be parking there. So I've made the executive decision to head towards the A43 and head down that way. I've got some lay-bys down there. There's also a place down there I can stop. I'm going to give it a go. God, these roads around here are dreadful. Yeah, so we'll make our way sort of that way. Going to be a little bit out the way, but then we can drop right down to 43 under the 34, straight down to M3, M27, A31 towards Ringwood, which is where half of them going, and then to Weymouth where the other half are going. So that's what we are going to do. We are rather warm and sweaty. It is 27.5 degrees, and it is also April the 30th today. So we're going to film a little bit of tonight, and then we're going to film all of tomorrow. So yeah, got a bit of a mission on our hands tomorrow. So whatever we stop today, we're going to be starting about 7ish tomorrow. So that'll give me time to go and get these off, and then go get another delivery, and then take that up and get that dropped off, and hopefully find somewhere to park up for the night. So we are going to run the gauntlet, as they say. So I'm going to run as far as I can today. I need to go into a 10 as much as I can today to make benefit for tomorrow. It's a shame I can't make Camberley. I don't particularly want to park in Slough. I don't really know anywhere else. Can't make Bracknell. The A41's a bit rough, I heard, so best not there. Apparently there's a spot just off the A40, but then it's just a lay-by, and it's inside the M25, which technically I can, because it's not within the ULEZ, or the low emission zone or whatever, but I still don't want to run that risk. Don't want to give my boss fines. Yeah, so I'm going to see what happens. So I'm going to stop rabbiting on. Today's April 30th. It is 5:35 in the evening. My truck has killed a bazillion bugs over the past couple of days, so my screen is absolutely covered. So if I remember when I stop later, I'll give it a clean for tomorrow. Yeah, let's get these spuds down south, or southwest-ish. See you in a bit. Oh, it's warm. You know, I didn't finish this part of the video. So we're parked up. We managed to get up in Brackley? I can't remember what it's called. Something with a B. That's where we are. That's the place we is at. Brackley, yeah, on the A43. So we parked up on a little estate here. Not parked here before, but it seems quite pleasant. Quite busy with trucks, but not too bad. But yeah, it's now 9 o'clock pretty much. I've got to cook me food still. What have we got? What have we got in the fridge? We have a Rogan Josh, or I'm gonna have a pasta bake. I've got a bolognese pasta bake. I've got to have words about my fridge, because I don't think my fridge is actually cooling stuff properly, and it seems to be putting off a lot of heat. So I think it may be kaput, or not very healthy at least. So it's going to have to be looked at some point, because I like my food to stay, well, without germs and stuff in them. Bacteria, that's the one. We don't want bacteria in our food, because that makes Jono poorly, and we don't want poorly Jono. But yeah, so we're going to park up here, and we're going to start about 7 o'clock tomorrow, so we got a fairly longish rest, so I'm in no rush. I'll just do me food, eat that, and then chill out for a bit. Annoyingly, not brilliant signal here, but I'll cope with that. Not too worried. Alright, we'll see you in the morning. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next morning. Yes, May 1st today. Pinch punch, first of the month and all that. So here we are, coming up to our customer in Verwood, or just past Verwood, Wimborne area. So I'm going to go drop these 12 bags of spuds off that I loaded yesterday. And then we've got to go on the Weymouth to drop the other 12 off. And then back to the yard, trade a swap, take a load up to Norwich. And we've got to try and get up there for 8 o'clock tip tonight. Yeah. So we started at 7:15 this morning, that was fine, but we have hit quite a bit of traffic. Should have taken about 2 hours and 20 minutes to get in. So far I'm on 2 hours 48. So yeah, not good at the moment, not great, no. We got to see ourselves in a bit of bother trying to get to the customer later. And then it's a case of, if I get there, then, because it's pretty much 4 hours and 15 minutes from the yard, that place, if you don't hit too much traffic. So I'm going to need to make sure I get back to the yard like on about 5 hours to have a chance of doing it. And yeah, it's going to be doable. It's just, yeah, the more time I waste now, the less I have later. So we'll persevere, see how we get on. The boss said he's got someone else that could probably do it, but that means I might need to do another one that's going to be tipped Friday, which means I'll be running Saturday morning. So we'll see. I said to myself, I don't mind running Saturday morning if that's the case. Rather not, but it's bank holiday weekend anyway. Means if I get back Saturday, I'll have a bit of time to wash my truck at least. Ooh, come on trees. Be nice. Also, I need fuel, which is not helpful. Nearly on the red. Should have stopped at Cheveley really, but well. I was more concerned about getting south as far as I could, or Chelmsford Valley. I could have filled up there, but we'll be alright. We can go to Corfmullen and fill up. The pumps there are a little bit slow, but we'll see. I need to really sort of like be leaving the yard with this other trailer by 2 o'clock, which I think should be doable. So yeah, I can't really go with much more than that car. Thank you. It's a little bit soft at the edges of this road. The last thing we'll do is touch it and sink down and tip over. You know, tipping over, that'll be a bad thing. Definitely worse than striking a bollard. Oh dear. Though some people seem to think accidentally reversing into something is career ending, and you should hand your license and keys in and never drive a truck again. Or on the off chance, well, on the other hand, you know, I know someone that's put a truck on its side and still kept their job. These things are called accidents, but some people don't seem to understand that because they're perfect at everything, and they run around beating their chest and throwing feces everywhere. Yeah, right. Looks like they've got another truck in there now, which is not helpful really. I need to get these off as quickly as possible. We'll go up there and see what the score is anyway. They got like a little lay-by thing here. I can at least get my straps off anyway while I'm waiting. Oh, there's a van in the lay-by. That's not helpful. I want to go there. Or was he backing out? Oh, if he's going now, that'd be excellent. Oh, it's one of their own trailers. Oh, good, he's going. Superb. Would be helpful with that van not being there, because it kind of helps for me to be able to swing in there. It gives me a bit more room. Oh, there's a fast track coming up the road as well. Bin men behind me having a look. This is going to be fun. Oh. Oh, he's reversing. Good man. Good stuff. Didn't help me moving forward there, I guess, but he's done it. Now it's going to be fast track versus garbage truck. And the garbage truckers are rigid, so yeah, I think he wants to come in here. Empty the bins, maybe. Coming in here? He's indicating. And there he goes. Tractor stop now. Sort of get myself back over a little bit so I'm in the middle. Boop. Oh, there. I better give that bin man some room to get up. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, there we go, unloaded car. Just got to reverse out now without hitting that tree. Should be fine. Oh, oh, oh. Yep. There we go. Alright, sorted, out of there. Now we got to sort of get our way out towards Corfmallen to go get fuel, and then down to Weymouth. So we're going to make our way sort of back towards the A31 somewhere, and then, yeah, go from there. Right, see you in a little bit. Oh, fun times. And it's warm as well, 24 degrees now. Whew. Right, we are down in Weymouth now. Get these last few spuds off. Sorry, I cut that last section a bit short, didn't I? But oh well. We'll make this a normal size video. The last few videos have been quite the epics. You coming around this way? Oh, come on, jump. He started coming around, then he sort of changed his mind and started coming around, and was like, so I stopped, and then he waved me out and was like, nah, can't go. Yeah, so the last few videos have been like quite the big epics, like Scotland runs and whatever, so we'll make this one a little bit more bite-sized, I guess, or maybe, I don't know, probably end up being a massive long video anyway. Yeah. But yeah, we're nearly at our customer. We've had to give them a ring to let them know we're on our way, so they know I'm on the way. I'm going to be 2 minutes earlier than I said I was going to be, but that's not really a problem. So we'll get there and get these 12 bags off and then smash on back to the yard. We do need a half-hour break as well, so I'm going to see if I can sit in their yard for a half hour once I finish unloading, or at least once I've got the curtains back and straps off anyway. And then we'll smash on back to the yard and do the trailer swap, and then head on up towards Norwich as quickly as possible. A little bit of a pain because I've already used like 4 hours and 5 minutes driving at the moment, which is not ideal, and it's what, about 40 minutes back to the yard from here. So we're going to be at 4 hours 40, so we're going to have 5 hours and 20 minutes left on a 10. Which should be doable as long as we don't hit anything too major. Yeah, it's going to be close, very close. And the big thing is going to be around Birmingham, but I'm hoping I'm going to hit that late enough that it's not going to affect me too much. It's not the first part of getting to Birmingham, it's the look at that green arrow still, lovely. It's the M5, where the M5 and M6 meet. That's near Wednesbury. That's the difficult bit. That's the bit that's going to cause me problem. It's going to cause me grief today. Yeah, it would be nice to hit that about 6 o'clock. Hopefully it would have died down a bit by then, but I don't know. Hitting it between 4 and 5 is going to be the trouble point, I think. Right. As far as I'm aware, Mr. Dazza, you know, the owner of Juicy Lucy, he's in Dewson's just down here. I know he had to go to Weymouth, and I know he had to go to Dorchester today. I'm going to guess that he's in here at the moment. Either that, or he's already in Dorchester and already done that, I don't know. It was a little while ago, and I've had to do a drop in between, so I can't see if there's another vehicle in there. So I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna wait there for me. If you do, that'd be great. Thank you, superb. Get on down there. Customer I'm dropping his off is like right next door to the Selwoods I normally go to down there. Like literally, they share a fence. That's how close they are to each other. As usual, loads of cars everywhere down here, which makes it fun. The garages do not help with this, because, yeah. I need to get in here, and that Polo's right on the corner. I can reverse in, I suppose. I'm going to have to reverse in. All vehicles must report to office. Well, I'm gonna have to reverse in. It's the only way, because I'm not gonna make that turn with that Polo there, which obviously leaves me the worry that I'm not gonna be able to drive out of there either. Might be alright, but we'll see. Alright, we are lined up. Gently up the curb, there we go. Watch the cars. Put up right next to this truck because the potatoes are all in the front, so shouldn't be too bad. Alright, we'll stop her a minute, see if we can find someone. See you in a bit. Alright then, there's a truck in my way. Right, let's try and get out of here. I've had a look ski and it looks like it would have probably been doable to get him forwards. And now I've probably made it harder for myself to get out because, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if we can make it round. I think it's going to be pretty difficult. I'll have to wait for that rigid to move at least anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to squeeze out between that. See, my problem was I was worried that my back end's going to swing into that van that's over there, and I think that's still going to be the... Well, my issue is now the Seat there, but I don't think I'm going to clear the Polo. Give it a try at least. Gonna be a close one. No, not a chance. Not a chance in hell. Let's get our nose back down in there. I'm just have to go out that way, reverse up the hill, I think. Reverse out the estate. Just gotta watch that Seat there. There we go. Unless I can get right round, then ask them if I can back in. That way. We'll sort something. I'm not gonna get enough push in the tray to get it up that way. We'll reverse up the hill. We will do some reversing, as it's something I'm generally pretty good at. He says, a few days after smashing into a bollard. But I will add, and I will remain, was not there before, hence I was not looking out for it. I don't care, got some funny comments on it. Got some grief, don't care. People are like, why did you post it up? I'm like, to give people a laugh, I guess, to show people that after 7 years you can still make mistakes, you know, it doesn't just happen to new people. So we can and reversing. Even reversing in there is going to be tricky because the bloody car right on the end. We'll get on up the road, we'll be alright. Let's get around this van. There we go. There's actually quite a bit of room there. Might actually back into that. But of course everyone's all pushing forward, so I now don't have that space to do so. Push that car. Even in there I can't do. I want to back up that road there. Yep, got that. Superb. Superb. Right. I want to back into there. I want to go in there. Do you want to just go around the outside of me? Just going up over that. Just goes up over that, would be great. Causing a bit of mayhem here, but I'm not really too worried. It is what it is. Got to stay calm in these situations, otherwise you'll panic and then you'll have a mishap. There we go. Start coming out this way. There we go, no bother. Crisis averted. Let's get out of here, back towards the yard. Missed that car. There we go. Right, tally ho! It's always fun on these estates with the cars everywhere and the people and the stuff and things. See if we can see Dazza. I don't even know if he's in yet. Lazy bug was having a sleep in a lay-by somewhere, so he was he's not long got here. Someone that recognised me. Right, back to the yard, see you in a bit. Right, here we are back in Bridport. We've got to go drop this trailer off up at Gore Cross. Wait for this bus to come through. And then we got to go collect our trailer from Moore's Biscuits. So yeah, do a quick drop and swap and then fire on up the road as much as we can. Because yeah, we need to get on. Because we've not got a lot of time. Right, we're going to get through. No. That van stopping, that could be my window to push on. Oh, there's a car with a trailer. We'll just sit here all day, shall we? We'll be patient. The problem is it takes so long for people to come down here that then you're waiting for another car. Right, you can sit back there a second. I'm coming down. There we go. boss said to shut the trailer outside the gate, so it saves me a couple of minutes. It's not my working time I'm worried about, it's more the driving time, because I'm on 4 hours 53 now. By the time I've driven back down and picked up the other trailer, I'm pretty much going to be on 5 hours. Now, usually on a clear run, I can get up to Norwich within 4 hours 15, roughly. Or 4:15, I guess. But I'm going to hit the M5 N6 split at a rubbish time, I think. So that could be a bit tricky. So if I get up there in 3 hours, it's going to be 5 o'clock, right at the start of it all. Never know, I could get through quite easy, but I can't see it happening. Might be a case of getting near it and then sort of stop and have a 45 and then carry on after that. Right, there you go, Mr. Cyclist, you're going to be stopping right where I need to be. Get you shut, that's good. Just going back down the road, that's ideal. Alright, let's reverse this up. Put my hazards on just to give people a little bit extra warning. Take my seatbelt off as well as I'm manoeuvring. There we go. Right, I need to reline up for this because I've, wow, didn't get round enough. Still not over far enough. It's quite awkward to get this one right. You got to try and do it without going up on the curb, so you got to kind of like get the trailer started early and then push the front of it in towards the curb, but obviously without going into the fence, because you got to kind of unhitch at an angle, I think. I think I'm up on the curb. I am. Try that one more time. Hopefully we'll get it this time. There we go. Get it started a bit earlier. I need to leave room in front of this one for another trailer to go in front of it. Come on, John, get it together. That'll have to do, I think. I'll just get out and have a look. There we go. Let's drop that one quickly. And then, there we go. So that one done. Let's get around Mr. Palex. And then we'll get on down to more biscuits. I think this guy's just trying out his new bike. Oh dear. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Come on, go. Right, let's set that. Oh, let me go. I mean, there is room for me to fit down, so cute. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh lovely, we've got a Bailey trailer, so flappy curtains. Oh, it's got the new curtains on. Oh lovely. The new curtains have been fitted to the Bailey trailer, that's what we like. This van's kind of in my way. Sort of in my way, I mean I can do it, but yeah. Get me a controller. So we got to look after these curtains. Got parts on my way, I'm not going to get cut. As I'm sure Rory would be most unimpressed if I come back with cut curtains on the brand new curtains that he's probably only just got around to fitting. Looks like this drops really high. Be careful. Oh no, we got it. Yep, definitely got it. We're in. Alright, let's go hitch up. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we are hitched up. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to have to ring the boss because Tom's quoted me 5 hours and 2 minutes to get there. Which is obviously not enough time. Let's get ourselves straightened up a little bit. See what we're doing. There we go, it's a little bit better. I can really sort of push the trailer around now. What we want to do. Leg shoe. So around to about there. And we should be good. Oh. Alright. Let's get ourselves out of it and then give the boss a ring. So I'm going to have to probably swap the mic and then I'm going to have to take one up to deliver tomorrow and then run back in Saturday morning. So, yeah, we'll do what we have to do. Right. Let's get out of here. Right, I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, traffic's probably going to be rough, isn't it? Right, so we've just left Gloucester Services. I've been and had a shower and all that because I thought I ain't going to have any other chance and I needed one. Currently 27.5 degrees, pretty warm. So we're on the M5, just literally just out of Gloucester Services and we're already at a bit of a standstill, which is not good. Fortunately, Michael's not able to take this load on to do it, so I'm going to have to give it a go, give it the old college try. At the moment, it's quoting me a few minutes over a 10 with 18 minutes traffic ahead of me. I'm hoping, because that's all up by the M5 M6 split, it's currently 8 minutes to 6, so I'm hoping that clears up by the time I get there. I'm not going to get to the customer for 8 o'clock, I'm going to be a few minutes after that, if this 18 minutes of traffic clears up, and this bit as well. I don't know what's gone on here. It's been 2 police cars go the other way, so I'm wondering whether they're looping around and coming back up, because I assume something's happened along here. I think we're near the end of it. Oh, there's a camper van facing the wrong way by the looks of it. Just not ideal, really. Luckily it's on the hard shoulder, so not blocking the carriage. I was something in lane 3 there, look. Oh dear. They've had a blowout, that's what that is. Oh dear, that's not good. So, I know a lot of time people have caravans and camper vans, they sit around most of the year and you only pull them out once or twice a year. Tyres degrade if you don't use them a lot. They're weird things. Always check your tyres. Anyway, this wasn't about that. So yeah, we're gonna really push to try and get this off today. And I know there's a lay-by just down the road from them that I should be able to pull into once I got the job off. So we're hoping we can lose this 19 minutes of traffic that's ahead of us by the time we get there, because it's going to be gone 6 o'clock when we get there. So yeah, there's an ambulance as well, so it looks like someone could be hurt. So I hope whoever's hurt in that is okay. I hope there's nothing major going on there. But yeah, we'll crack on and then we're going to see what happens. Wish me luck. Yeah, wish me luck. So if I don't make it, I'm going to have to get it rebooked in for tomorrow, and they might say, oh, we can't tip it till 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I can see that happening. I can really see that happening. Ah well. Well, we're making our way up the M6 now. We've just gone past Stafford Services. I say just. Rain. We have rain. It's been a lovely, beautiful, sunny week, and the day I'm filming it out, it rains. No, we've just gone through quite the storm. Yeah, for some reason I didn't film it. I should have filmed it. I had like lightning forks going off in front of me, and you could actually hear some of the thunder. It was pretty mad. It was quite a lot of rain coming down. I kind of come through after most of it had already happened, but it was still quite torrential, and obviously the thunder and lightning was still going off. For some reason I didn't film it. What an idiot. So yeah, but we're doing very well. So strategically, because I had my 45 at, I actually had 49 minutes at Gloucester, I had a shower and all that, I literally got onto the M6 with the last 3 minutes of traffic. So I've clawed back some time, and I actually have about 13 minutes now spare. So as long as we can keep going at this pace, and then I know I can make up a few minutes between the motorway and their place as well. Hopefully that'll give me enough to get in there, do the job, and then get out and park up as well. If I do go over, it's only going to be by a little bit, but fingers crossed, hopefully. So we will try our best. That's what we can do. We're going to be 7 minutes late for our booking time, but my boss has informed me that they will tip you half, they will allow you in half hour either side of the booking time. So I've got about 23 minutes spare on that, so that's okay. Yeah, so at the moment it's looking good that we're going to get this off. Yeah. So yeah, we will push on. See you in a bit. 36 minutes away. Alright then, we are near the customer. We have 17 minutes driving remaining, and we're 2 minutes from the customer. So, well, yeah, probably not even that. 16 minutes now. By the time we get in there to the gatehouse, we're going to have about 15 minutes driving left. we're going to need to sort of kind of get in and around and out within 3 minutes of driving, which I think is going to be achievable, maybe. So we'll give it a go. There's a lay-by down, like literally 2 minutes down the road here, which is empty at the moment, so I'm going to stay fingers crossed. I hope it stays empty, or at least enough room for me to get in, so we'll see what happens there. But we're going to get in here, get ourselves booked in, hopefully we've had any trouble, and then get round and get ourselves sorted and unloaded, hopefully without any issues. I can work till like 10:15, so I'm not worried about working time. Oh, what a palaver. I rushed out of there. Yeah, well, we made it. We're down the road. There's literally like 2 minutes up the road. This is the lay-by I was on about, and it's still empty. There's only one car in it. We're on 9:49. So we done it. We literally got down here in like 2 minutes. So we got like 11 minutes left. We absolutely smashed that. Very, very close to the car, closer than I'd like it to be, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Oh, that's probably one of the more stressful ones I've had in a while, because yeah, there is one big lay-by I know of that I can park in that's generally pretty quiet and empty. Like, no matter what time I've got there, it's always been empty. But because this trailer's 4.5 meters, I've got to go the long way round, and then when I'm done in the morning, I'll have to loop out there and come back round the long way. It's 26 minutes to do the long way. It's 11 minutes to do it the short way. But I can't do the short way because I'm too tall with this trailer. I think the bridge is 4.3, I think, or 4.4, 4.3, something like that. I can't remember. But I know it's a low bridge there. It only takes you one way. So there was no chance of that. Sorry I didn't film coming out of there. I was like, I'm on a mission. I gotta go, like, find somewhere. So we steamed out of there, and yeah, didn't take too long, to be fair. We got in there at what, 8:10, and we were out of there by 9:10. So an hour, which is good. I've just been faffing around in here, sorting some bits out, put me towels away from my shower earlier, got me dinner on, got me curry up there, and it was a bit of a mess in here at the moment, but we'll get it sorted before we go to bed and that. And then I just want to get me dinner cooked before I disturb like these two guys parked over here. The mate in the tip has literally just gone to bed because he was up in his seat a minute ago, so he'll be right. It's just the matey over there, Fagan and yeah, how do you pronounce that anyway? Fagan on Wally? I don't know, Wally, whatever it is. So I saw someone to correct me. Yeah, I don't want to disturb him too much, but you know, I've got to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Well, I haven't eaten since about 1 o'clock. So, and it's now 9:30. Yeah, we've absolutely smashed it. Yeah, so I should have had me dinner earlier when I was at Gloucester, really, but as I was there, I had a shower, but there was a bit of a queue for the shower, so I had to wait for that, so that took a bit of time. And then Dazza came and parked in there with me, so I had a chat with him and that, so messing around.
I'm such a child.
Remember Dazza the trucker, or Juicy Lucy, or the truck vlogger show? Yeah, that Dazza. So I was busy talking to him. Yeah, so yeah, sorry about cutting that bit a bit short. So what I'll do as a little bonus in this video, I'm going to go pick up the steel, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. Right, hello and good morning, my fellow trucketeers. We are up and ready to go. We had a terrible night's sleep. Just because, yeah, why not? Right, we're going to try and put a spinny off here. There's no one coming. Ooh, just about. Alright, because we need to be going this way. There you go, you can spin a truck in 4 lanes, effectively. Yeah, not the best spot in the world to be parking, but tis what it is. This thing is because you got Bowie distribution up here, or Bowie, or whatever they're called. You get a lot of trucks coming past, so yeah, you do get shaken around quite a bit there, but that's what I had to do to get in within my time. Just literally dump it in the first place I could find. Just lucky it was free. Yeah, but no, we done alright. We did get sleep. It was okay. Wasn't the best. Well, it's an industrial estate down there. I wonder if parking there, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. It's probably like this one where it's all double yellowed and you can't park anywhere. Mind you, it wouldn't have bothered me. I would have still gone in and parked up. If I had to, you know. But no. Right. So we're going to get on up the road here. We're going to go to St Helens and go get the steel work on. And then we'll end the video, because all we're doing then is driving back to the yard. So head on up. I'll see you in a little bit. Yes. Right, here we are, just coming up to St Helens to the customer for the collection to take down to Bridport. So we'll get this on. We'll get out of there, end the video. And I'll drive home. No, I don't have to film anymore. You'll know I'll make it back. I've got plenty of time for the day anyway. What? I'm going to be an hour and 10 minutes of driving into my day by the time I'm here, so I've got like nearly 8 hours of driving left to get from St Helens back to the yard, which is generally a 5-hour drive, so we'll be alright. We're just padding out because I was an idiot and didn't film leaving the place last night because I was like, oh my god, I'm running out of time, I need to find somewhere to stop, but we made it. This is where I'm like, oh, I need to put a bit more in to pad the video out, and then I start editing and I'm like, oh, the video's like an hour and a half long. That's what normally happens. I'm like, oh, I don't think I've filmed enough, and then realise I've actually filmed loads. But I don't like to cut things out. I like to try and keep in the entire day or days or whatever happens. We'll see. Thank you. Maybe the whole loading up the spuds the day before would have been adequate to pad the video out a little bit, but obviously I'm going to chop that up a little bit because you would have seen that before. All of this anyway, so. Alright, nearly there. I need to trim them hedges back a little bit. I'm literally over the white line so my mirror misses them. Wondering if the calf's open here actually, because last time, well, not last time I came here, but a little while ago when I came here, I went to go to the calf that was there and it looked like it was closed down, and I think someone else has taken it over now, so I'm going to go have a look, see if it's open, get myself a bit of breakfast. Yes. I'm behaving myself so during the week I'm trying to really cut down the snacking and that and have a very light lunch. Which is nice. But you're allowed a treat every now and again. Alright. Where are you going? Alright. Let's get down here. Road liable to flooding. Oh no. After the little storm we had yesterday, you thought it might have flooded a bit. It might have done in some places. It was quite waterlogged on the old M6. It was quite a lot of standing water. Luckily it didn't hinder us too much. Have a look. Oh yeah, it looks open. It's got a light on. Right. Let's get in here. So there's a truck in the way. There's the man that's going to load me. All right. Where do you want me?
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I found you on the YouTube.
All right. Okay.
I like it.
Good man. Excellent.
I start this one and then I go start yours.
Okay. Where do you want me? Round the back, yeah. Cool. Cheers. All right. Easy enough. Looks like he's found my YouTube channel. So. Hey, he's good. He is the old forklift driver. He's a good man. Right, sneak up round the back. All the other guys will get tipped in the unit, so I'm not too worried about them. Well, I'll get loaded up by the forklift driver, so. Oh. Ah, this could be my stuff here. Okay. Could be, he says. The only problem is the other truck's going to want to come up and around, and it's not really anywhere for me to move out of the way. I move right forward here, he can come up next to me and then I can reverse back past him, I think. And if I pull right forwards, he might actually be able to sneak around the inside. Alright, let's well, wait to get loaded, I suppose. See you in a bit. Oh, much later, we're finally done. What time do we get? 8:30? Breakfast time. It's now very much lunchtime. It's near as makes no difference, 1:15. So yeah, it's been a bit of a it's a rubbish load, we'll say, a very rubbish load. Let's get this aircon on because I'm absolutely dying in it. It's 19 degrees outside, which is not as hot as it has been, but obviously I've been out strapping up and everything and doing curtains, so I'm now a bit hot and sweaty. Yeah, but yeah, it's all like sheet material and like metal channel as well, so it never fits well because the sheets are always small packs but dense and heavy, whereas the channel doesn't weigh as much but it just takes up a lot of room and nothing fits together nicely, so you're putting stuff on top of other stuff and stuff between other packs, and it's not the fact of getting it on, it's the fact of strapping it. It makes it really difficult to strap it adequately. I've put on more than enough straps I need. I've put on about nearly 20 straps, I think, so more than enough. So, but I'm still going to take it nice and steady back because, yeah, don't want to risk nothing. But I'm sure it's adequate. I've done it to the best of my abilities anyway. So we'll see how we get on. But that's not for you to worry about. That's the end of the video now. Obviously I'm finishing much later than I expected to get out of there. I was maybe thinking maybe 11, maybe 12, and now it's like 1:15. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get that aircon going. Come on, cool me down. All right, we got nearly 6 hours back to the yard. 6.5 hours with a 45-minute break. So yeah. So we will fire on down south, but like I said, that's not for you to worry about. So I'm going to get back, I'm going to say with track pick about 8 o'clock tonight, which is fine. I don't know, I don't think I've got a 15 left So yeah, might have to get rescued. We'll have to see on that one. As long as I'm back by, what was it, no, what time to start? 7 o'clock on the button, wasn't it? So as long as I'm back in the yard by 8 o'clock, we'll be okay, but we'll see. Like I said, not for you to worry about. I'm going to crack on. We're going to end the video here. So if you liked the video and all of the antics over the past couple of days, give it a thumbs up. Share the video with someone you think might like it. Let's share some love for the video. Obviously we're at 11,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely superb. I was not expecting to even get 10,000 by the end of the year, let alone 11,000 by, what, May? 2nd of May today, by the way. So yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. So thank you to each and every one of you that subscribed to me. Obviously if you're not subscribed to the channel, then hit that subscribe button. I'm sure my content is adequate enough for you to watch constantly and follow me along my journeys. If you like my journeys, that is. Yeah. So yeah, let's see how many we can get by the end of the year. We'll see if we can get to 12,000, 12,500, halfway to 15,000. Well, through to 10,000, if you know what I mean. Try and get to 12,500 by the end of the year. That'll be a nice little target now, I think. We'll see what happens. So share the video with someone you think I like it, and leave yourself a comment. Let me know what you think of the weather we've had. Mind you, this was filmed probably about 3, 4, 5 weeks ago from when I filmed it, so who knows. What did you have for dinner tonight while you was watching my video? We'll do that one. Leave a comment, tell me what you had for dinner. Right, take it easy, look after yourselves, drive safely. Thanks for trucking around my Jono, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.